Welcome back, everyone, to the smartest year ever, our quest to one of the world's greatest conversationalists. My name is Gordy, and I was just wondering about the origins of 5 more food-related idioms. Follow up to my part 1 from April 16th, but you can watch that after. You're not going to miss anything. It's no spoiler. Like and subscribe right now if you haven't, so you can keep up every single day. I do this every single day. I'd like to see you tomorrow. That'd be cool. Thanks to the comments that inspired part 2. I try to give credit where credit is due. So last month, I broke down some food idioms and why we say them, and the feedback was, you guys were hungry for more. I'm sorry, that was stupid. That was very corny. Corny. Saved it. Made it worse. I don't know. But today we're back for part 2. 5 more food idioms ranked from most to least confident in their origin, like how confident I am. So let's dig in, so to speak. I can't stop, won't stop. Number 1, baker's dozen. This is the one of the highest confidence today, and commenter Kenneth suggested this. Thank you, Kenneth. So you know when you buy a dozen donuts and somehow you end up with 13, well, that's a baker's dozen. And this one's pretty easy to trace. In 13th century England, baker's dozen century, bakers could be fined or flogged for selling bread that was underweight. You know, if it didn't meet the weight that you were supposed to have. So to be safe, they'd throw in an extra loaf to make sure they weren't shorting customers. 13 pieces, baker's dozen, pretty straightforward. But why a dozen? I should do why a dozen is as a measurement in the future. I'm going to write that one down. Number 2, spill the beans. Spill the beans. This is a moderate to high confidence in theory. So spill the beans means to reveal a secret, but where did it come from? One theory, the leading theory, traces it back to ancient Greece, where beans were used in secret ballots. White beans meant approval, black beans disapproval. If somebody accidentally spilled the container, the secret votes would be exposed prematurely, hence spilling the beans. This widely cited theory logically connects the ballot practice to the idiom's meaning, but the direct etymological link remains somewhat speculative. Like a lot of language facts that I do, or language facts in general, it's really tough to pin down due to how malleable and in flux languages are constantly. Number 3, take the cake. Moderate confidence. Barry Force was the commenter that suggested this. Thanks, Barry Force. When someone takes the cake, they stand out, but often in a kind of a negative way now. You know, the phrase likely originates from cakewalk competitions in the 19th century in the southern United States. Enslaved people would perform elaborate dances, and the most graceful couple would win a cake. That's not really that fun but over time, take the cake came to signify being the most remarkable for better or for worse, like almost sarcastically now. Like it's kind of undergone a bit of a semantic shift over the years. Number 4, best thing since sliced bread. That's also Barry Force who suggested this one, and this is a moderate, I have moderate confidence in the sources for this one. Calling something the best thing since sliced bread, it implies that it's, a major innovation. Very cool. Sliced bread was first sold in 1928 thanks to Otto Frederick Rohwedder's bread slicing machine. Otto Frederick Rohwedder. Cool name. And so by 1933, pre-sliced bread was a staple in American households, and the phrase emerged to highlight the exceptional invention, or exceptional inventions in general, or ideas. Number 5, piece of cake. And this one I have the lowest confidence in. Barry Force also suggested this one. Thank you, Barry Force. And this being a piece of cake, you describe something that's super easy. But why? All right, the origin's a little murky here, but again, some trace it back to cakewalks, like we were talking about, where the prize was a cake and the dance was considered easy. Others point to a 1936 Ogden Nash poem that used the phrase piece of cake to denote simplicity. But I've seen earlier uses of the term, so that's how you just can't trust all word things, because some people say it's from Ogden Nash, this poem, but it was used before the poem, so I don't, maybe he popularized it, but he wasn't the first one to put it into print even, so I learned that one through my research. So it's kind of just the best guess at this point of how it was popularized, and the exact origin remains uncertain. So there you have it. 5 more food idioms, some with clear origins, others more mysterious. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you have any more. We'll do part 3. If we get enough, if we get 5 more food idioms, we'll do part 3. Sounds good. Thanks to all my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Thank you to all the people commenting and letting me know and giving me great ideas and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Please leave a comment, follow, rate, like, subscribe, all that jazz at Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts for the full episodes. Go check out the 1-minute version on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, and that's at Smartest Year Ever. In the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. I will see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.